Here we go again. It's 5004, file preferences, set defaults, 11th Feb 19. Bottom of screen is save time, work smart and think ahead. And you can't get any more thinking ahead than this situation with the file preferences. Nothing on this screen apart from the demo. So what we're going to do is talk through it. So to get ahead with Google Earth Studio and to learn to think ahead, you need to go to File, Preferences. This will apply to people who are really starting to motor with Google Earth Studio and starting to figure out what their creative desire is and how they need to set it up. So if you have a look, what we've got is the first one is General. Do you want to start Google Earth Studio on the start page, which quite honestly is what I am still doing, or directly on a timeline? That's your choice. Next one, what do you want to do with your multiple mini view? Do you want to go with the last one that you're at, or 1 to 4 views? By the way, if you want to get to 4 views, you have to scale down your Chrome zoom, I think to 75%. Next one is your default playback, a loop, a single, or a ping pong, which goes left and right. I'm going to whistle through these and end this video. So default, dimensions, frames. If you're into this and you're obviously watching this one, I would say that having a default field of view for me is really important, because I actually don't like the 20 degrees. Time of day, not so bothered. Do you know what? That's a lie. Field of view and time of day I use all the time. Clouds and ocean, not so much. Open a new project in a new browser tab. That's interesting. Interesting. These could change, couldn't they? Rendering. I always go with the project name, which for me, quite honestly, looks like Untitled most of the time. Can you see Untitled? Mike Downs, that's me. Years, dates, months, dates, hours, minutes and seconds. That's interesting, isn't it? Because if you're doing a storyboard thing and you actually want to time it, you could know which one, because I get confused. If I do about 8 of them, and they're all called entitled, on my hard drive I get entitled 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, that's my fault, not your fault. If you're thinking ahead, then that's wonderful. And the last one is the user thing here. And what I particularly love about this is Google Earth Studio team have bothered to put the search history. So it saves your search history. That's really interesting, because if you did a lot of searches on one topic and you got a bit annoyed with it, you just clear the whole thing. Download your data. I've actually done that already, and that's really useful because I got 84 ESP files directly to my hard drive, and now I can actually sort through them and look for keywords and stuff like that. Factory reset, which is an interesting one, and maybe if you get a bit lost, which is fair enough, isn't it, to reset the whole thing. Bear in mind this is inside Chrome. A lot of those verbal thoughts there are me just thinking ahead of how we might use this. Look, have a fish around, get testing on it, and make Google Earth Studio yours.